want one thing, and that is my Women's World Championship. And you're gonna have to kill me to stop me.
Oh, excuse me, guys, watch out. Hey, whoa! What's going on? What's the deal?
Get out of here!
Let it go! Let it go! Let it go!
Watch your head. Rhea, watch your head. Come on.
Get her up. Get her up.
Okay. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Easy, Rhea.
In a stunning turn of events that left the WWE Universe in absolute shock, Liv Morgan clinched the Crown Jewel Championship at WWE Crown Jewel 2024, making history in a way that no one could have predicted. This monumental victory wasn't just any title win, it symbolized a triumphant return for Liv after her recent battle with injury, one that fans thought might end her wrestling career altogether. But as incredible as Liv's victory was, it set off a ripple of emotions across the WWE landscape, and one reaction in particular is grabbing everyone's attention: the intense and surprising response from none other than the Nightmare Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, who has her own powerful legacy within WWE, shared her response to Liv Morgan's unbelievable comeback and win. Her words struck a chord with fans everywhere, sparking fierce debates, raw reactions, and setting social media on fire. Rhea's reaction isn't just about congratulating Liv, but is deeply rooted in the history, rivalry, and respect these two WWE superstars have shared. To fully grasp the weight of Rhea's words, we need to go back and appreciate the journey both women have taken in disease. One that's been filled with mutual challenges, battles, and surprisingly, a hidden sense of respect that has now come to light in a moment as historic as this. Rhea, who was once Liv's toughest opponent in some of WWE's most grueling matches, didn't hold back when she shared her thoughts on the monumental achievement. She expressed both admiration and a subtle hint of competitiveness, showing just how complex their relationship has become over time. In her initial comments, Rhea said, "Seeing Liv win the Crown Jewel Championship after everything she's been through, it's something I never expected, but I respect it. She fought her way back, and she deserves every ounce of that title." This line alone sent fans into a frenzy, with
Rhea, I get it. Yo los quiero matar. But you gotta let them do their work, all right? You gotta listen. I'm gonna go to Pierce and see if he could be a match against one of these fools, because pain needs to come.
Our first story looks at sad news regarding Rhea Ripley. Now, when Rhea Ripley was busted open on NXT this week, it seemed like a way to further the angle between herself and Liv Morgan. However, new reports have surfaced relating to Ripley, and it appears that Ripley is now legitimately injured. WWE were actually first to break the news over on X, and they revealed that the former women's champion will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time. Following last night's brutal attack at the hands of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in the NXT parking lot, Rhea Ripley has suffered a fractured right orbital socket and will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time.
many speculating whether this could be the start of a renewed rivalry or a show of genuine camaraderie between two of WWE's fiercest competitors. Liv's road to this moment wasn't easy. After an intense period of speculation regarding her injury, many believed Liv's career was over. Her days in the ring permanently cut short. WWE insiders hinted at the severity of her injury, with doctors advising a lengthy rest, possibly a retirement, and fans preparing to say goodbye to a beloved figure in the WWE. But Liv proved everyone wrong, displaying resilience and determination that few can muster, especially in the physically demanding world of wrestling. She trained tirelessly, defied medical odds, and made a dramatic return, culminating in her now iconic victory at Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley's response to Liv's win is significant considering the history the two share. They've clashed in brutal matches, engaged in epic face-offs, and been part of some of WWE's most intense storylines. Each bout was a testament to their rivalry, a collision of two different styles, personalities, and ambitions. Their conflicts weren't just about wrestling, they were a display of two women who fought tooth and nail to reach the pinnacle of WWE, each determined to outshine the other. But Rhea's recent reaction shows that beneath that fierce rivalry lies a foundation of mutual respect, a respect that perhaps neither woman wanted to admit until now. Rhea elaborated on her admiration for Liv's comeback in a rare, heartfelt comment. "I've always known Liv was a fighter, but what she's done now, coming back from that injury to win at Crown Jewel, that takes a kind of strength that goes beyond titles or matches. It's the strength of someone who doesn't give up, no matter the odds." This comment opened a floodgate of emotions for fans, who couldn't help but feel the impact of Rhea's words, knowing how hard Liv had worked for this moment. Social media exploded with fan reactions, some cheering on the newfound respect between the two. While
Ross Sapp of Fightful saying that the X-rays used in the photo on WWE socials is a legit photo of Rhea's orbital bone and the broken bits, all of it. And when it comes to the segment that wrote Rhea Ripley off, it was done as a way of explaining why she's not going to be on TV for a little while.
Fightful said Rhea Ripley's bloody appearance following the attack as well, because I feel like that was a thing a lot of people like, oh, that's quite a bit of blood for a segment like this. Rhea Ripley's, this comes from Fightful, that bloody appearance following an attack by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez drew concern backstage. However, the segment was greenlit by a higher power, meaning Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Lee Fitting, or a CW executive approved the segment itself.
While others speculated whether Rhea's words could foreshadow a possible alliance, or even another epic showdown between them. For Rhea, Liv's victory is a reminder of her own struggles in WWE, her own journey marked by battles, losses, and wins. Although they've taken different paths, the grit and resilience they share unite them in ways that few can understand. This was evident as Rhea reflected on her own setbacks and victories, subtly indicating that she understands better than most what it means to claw one's way back to the top. Fans noticed this hint of vulnerability from Rhea, a side of her that's rarely seen. In one of her recent interviews, Rhea admitted, "The ring takes so much from us, it demands everything, and to come back from that, like Liv did, it's something only wrestlers like us can truly understand." The unexpected reaction from Rhea brings a whole new layer to her character, known for her fierce persona and the fear she instills in the women's division. Seeing her express genuine admiration for Liv was both unexpected and refreshing. This reaction has led many fans to wonder if Rhea might be reevaluating her approach or even contemplating a shift in her goals. The idea that Liv's return could have such an impact on a powerhouse like Rhea is a storyline that fans didn't see coming, adding intrigue and excitement to the WWE universe. Liv, on her part, remains humble yet fiercely proud of her victory. In her post-match interview, she stated, "I did this for everyone who's been told they can't. I fought for this moment with every fiber of my being. Winning the crown jewel isn't just about the title, it's about showing that you can come back from anything if you want it enough." Her words resonated with fans worldwide who saw Liv not only as a champion, but as an emblem of resilience and courage. With such emotional stakes, WWE insiders are already buzzing with predictions on where this storyline could go. Will Rhea and Liv become allies, joining forces to dominate the women's division as a formidable team? Or will this new dynamic only deepen their rivalry, with both women pushing each other to unprecedented levels of intensity? Fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how WWE will play this out. In addition to the ripple effect Liv's win has caused with Rhea Ripley, it sparked reactions from other WWE superstars who have publicly shared their admiration for Liv's journey. Superstars like Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Bianca Belair have all expressed their excitement, with many acknowledging the challenges Liv has overcome. Becky Lynch was particularly vocal, saying, "Liv's win at Crown Jewel is what makes WWE so special. She's fought against the odds, and seeing her come out on top is a moment for all of us." This outpouring of support from the WWE locker room underscores how deeply Liv's victory resonates across the company. Fans are left with burning questions and thrilling possibilities. Could Liv Morgan's journey inspire a whole new wave of storytelling in WWE, perhaps even lead to her becoming a cornerstone of the women's division? And how will Rhea Ripley's reaction influence her own trajectory? The answer:
after doing this, they don't know how to adjust. And all of a sudden they adjust with over-medicating and drinking, and then they really don't fit in at home. And the next thing you know, there's a tragedy, or they do too many solos, or too much blow, or too much this. And it's just been a repeat scenario in our business. So for me,
are yet to unfold, but one thing is certain: the WWE Universe is more captivated than ever, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this remarkable tale. The future is bright, and as WWE fans around the world celebrate Liv's achievement, they also brace themselves for the inevitable twists, turns, and surprises that await. In the world of WWE, where every moment counts, and every victory is a story in itself, Liv Morgan's crown jewel victory and Rhea Ripley's response stand as a testament to the enduring spirit of competition, respect, and the unbreakable will of those who step into the ring. The wrestling world is in absolute shock as new heartbreaking images reveal Rhea Ripley's devastating battle with an injury that threatens not only her career, but also her very sight. Known for her fearlessness and raw power, Rhea now faces an unimaginable reality, a severe injury that could leave her partially or completely blind. This tragic revelation has sent waves through the WWE Universe, igniting emotions and rallying fans as the beloved superstar stares down a life-altering moment that could redefine not only her career, but also her legacy. Just days ago, Rhea Ripley, the unbreakable powerhouse of WWE, was dramatically written off television following a shocking ambush on WWE NXT. It was a storyline moment meant to leave fans stunned, but the truth behind the scenes is far more troubling. The attack, which saw Rhea bloodied, bruised, and unable to defend herself, was part of a coordinated backstage assault by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, leaving Rhea with a fractured orbital bone, a dangerous injury that could bring long-term repercussions. Initially, fans thought it was all part of the script until WWE confirmed that Rhea's injury was very real, sparking concern across the wrestling world. Wrestling journalist Dave Meltzer soon reported that the injury was indeed legitimate, confirming fans' worst fears. Rhea Ripley will be out indefinitely, with an uncertain future hanging over her career. Leaked hospital images capture the severity of Rhea's condition, depicting the wrestling icon in a way fans have never seen her before. Gone is the indomitable force of the ring. Instead, Rhea appears vulnerable and bruised, her eyes swollen as she lies in a hospital bed. For fans who have watched her dominate the ring, these images are a painful reminder of the toll wrestling takes on even the strongest superstars. They also highlight the reality that beneath the unbreakable persona is a human being who now faces a terrifying and uncertain path. Injuries are nothing new in wrestling, but Rhea's condition has sparked an outpouring of concern from fans and her WWE family alike. This isn't just a routine injury, it's a potential life-altering setback that could impact her vision and affect her life far beyond the ring. The orbital bone is delicate, and any complications could lead to serious permanent damage. Fans around the world, including her fellow wrestlers, have rallied in support, sending messages of love and hope for her recovery. Rhea is one of the toughest people I know, said a WWE insider. But this injury, it's different. It reminds us all that even the strongest can be brought down. Rhea has built a career on resilience and fearlessness, facing down challenges that few others would dare. This new obstacle will require every ounce of her strength to overcome. Reflecting on the risks, Rhea once shared, "Every time I enter that ring, I know I could get hurt, but I do it because I love it." Her fans have seen the sacrifices she's made for this career, and this latest injury is a sobering reminder of the high price she has paid. Social media has erupted in support, with fans expressing their disbelief and heartbreak over the news.
Regardless of where you stand on the issue, WWE reportedly got permission to run with it. As Fightful Select's Corey Brennan reported, there was some concern internally in NXT about the amount of blood shown during Rhea Ripley's segment in the parking lot, but it was given the green light by a higher power on the brand. Further clarification is that the green light came from HBK, Triple H, Lee Fitting, or a CW executive, hence higher power. The days when Vince McMahon pushed the envelope to boost Raw's ratings, for example the infamous Pillman's Got a Gun angle, and risked losing its TV spot, are long gone. Tied in with the TV rights, and nothing short of temporary insanity would lead it to running a potentially controversial segment without it getting approved. Did you guys see the Ripley assault angle, and if so, did you think it was too much or pretty badass? Let us know in the comments down below.
It's hard to see her like this. One fan wrote, "Rhea is a fighter, and to see her sidelined, it feels surreal." Many fans and colleagues have praised Rhea's resilience, convinced that she will fight her way back to the ring despite the gravity of her injury. "Rhea Ripley isn't just a wrestler, she's a warrior," said a fan online. The response has been overwhelming, showing just how deeply Rhea's presence in WWE resonates with the audience. The potential career implications are also significant. Wrestling is more than a job for stars like Rhea. It's a calling, an identity, a passion. To be taken away from the ring during a peak moment in her career is a harsh reality to face. She was unstoppable, making waves that no one else could, said a WWE analyst. To lose her now, especially with the possibility of vision loss, it's heartbreaking for everyone. Her absence leaves a void in WWE that will be felt deeply by fans, colleagues, and rivals alike. Yet despite the severity of the injury, those closest to Rhea describe her as steadfast and determined to overcome this. Known for her resilience resilience, Rhea has never been one to back down from a challenge, and her friends believe this injury won't keep her down for long. "She's the strongest person I know," shared a close friend. "This injury may slow her down, but it won't stop her. If anything, she'll come back stronger." Her fans, who have watched her rise through the ranks of WWE, are confident that this is just another chapter in her story. As Rhea Ripley faces one of the most daunting challenges of her life, her supporters remain by her side, hopeful for a swift recovery. Her injury has shaken the WWE Universe, but it has also highlighted the love and respect that fans hold for her. The leaked hospital images underscore the real risks wrestlers face and the immense strength required to persevere. Rhea Ripley's journey is far from over, and her fans are ready to see her return, stronger and more unstoppable than ever. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan have a rivalry that is deeply woven into the fabric of WWE's women's division, showcasing the perfect blend of fierce competition and a complex, emotionally charged storyline. From their initial alliance as tag team partners to their explosive feuds that can...
And it's such a shame that this has happened, but obviously we just wish nothing but the best to Rhea and hope she recovers very soon.
I think, if anything, it's weirdly a blessing in disguise, because it gives Rhea a massive push heading into January. And I reckon will probably lead to these two having their big blow off at WrestleMania and keeping Rhea off TV for that spell of time. I think will allow Liv Morgan to maybe work some other storylines with some other people, spread her wings a little bit as a champion, and then come back to Rhea Ripley in January.
I agree, and I think I would like to see something a little bit different. Not that I don't like this feud, but I think something a little bit more fresh would be quite nice for Liv Morgan at this moment.
Captured the attention of fans worldwide, Rhea and Liv's story is one of loyalty, betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of dominance. Their dynamic has kept audiences captivated and added a fresh edge to WWE's women's roster, proving that their rivalry is more than just another feud. It's a clash of two distinct personalities, wrestling styles, and ambitions. Rhea and Liv's story began as allies rather than adversaries. Brought together as an unlikely tag team, their chemistry was instant, though their personalities couldn't have been more different. Liv brought a sense of fiery, underdog energy, always the scrappy fighter who had overcome her own challenges. Rhea, on the other hand, exuded power and intimidation, embracing a persona that was fearsome and uncompromising. The two formed a bond over time, a mutual respect that seemed poised to take them to the top of WWE's women's tag division. Their complementary skills and natural camaraderie made them a fan-favorite team, and audiences were excited to see where this partnership would lead. However, as is often the case in WWE, alliances rarely last forever. The first signs of tension between Rhea and Liv emerged subtly, with Rhea often showing frustration when their matches didn't go as planned. Liv, though undeniably talented, had her own in-ring style that sometimes clashed with Rhea's no-nonsense approach. These differences eventually started bubbling to the surface, as each loss seemed to take a toll on their relationship. Rhea's frustration grew more apparent as she began to question Liv's commitment and focus, while Liv felt she was constantly being overshadowed by Rhea's dominant presence. The strain between them became increasingly visible during tag team matches, with small miscommunications costing them victories. Rhea, who was already a powerhouse in WWE, wanted to elevate her career to new heights and was beginning to feel that her partnership with Liv might be holding her back. Fans could sense the growing discord, with each match hinting that the end of their alliance was near. The tension finally boiled over during a high-stakes tag match where a costly mistake from Liv led to a devastating loss. In a shocking turn of events, Rhea attacked Liv after the match, marking the official end of their partnership.
Hard back in the day. It was, you could go to Austin, Texas tonight. Hey, Doc, I hurt my back, Okay, Piper or Hogan, here's 30 perks. And the next night you're in Chicago. Hey, Doc, I hurt my back. Oh, okay. Every single town, there was a doctor. And that's how this whole thing got started, and then, all of a sudden it ends, for whatever reason. You go get a couple DUIs or you get in a fight and hurt somebody really bad, or whatever the case may be. And all of a sudden you're either too old or you get injured or you hurt somebody, you do some stupid legal stuff and your career ends. And then you go home and you don't fit in at home. Because you've been gone for 10 or 12 years and your wife's raised the kids, and you walk in, you don't fit in. So dad's home now, so what are you doing here?
Fans were stunned as they witnessed Rhea transform from Liv's trusted partner into her bitter rival in one brutal instant. Rhea's attack was merciless, and the image of Liv lying on the mat, betrayed and heartbroken, became one of the most memorable moments in WWE that year. This betrayal set the stage for a heated feud, with Rhea and Liv now determined to prove themselves individually. Liv, fueled by a sense of hurt and anger, saw this as her chance to step out of Rhea's shadow and prove that she was capable of going toe-to-toe with one of the most dominant women in WWE. Rhea, on the other hand, sought to show that she made the right choice by ending their partnership, using their matches as a platform to demonstrate her superiority. What followed were a series of brutal, emotionally charged encounters that showcased both women's abilities and their deep-seated grudge. Each match between Rhea and Liv was a testament to their intensity and drive, with neither willing to back down. They pushed each other to their limits, engaging in some of the most physical and intense matches in WWE's women's division. Fans witnessed Liv's evolution from an underdog to a serious competitor as she fought with everything she had, determined to prove her worth. Rhea, meanwhile, displayed a more ruthless side, showing no mercy as she aimed to solidify her position as a top contender. One of their most memorable encounters came during a no-holds-barred match, where they left everything in the ring, both physically and emotionally. This match solidified their rivalry as one of WWE's most compelling feuds. Liv's resilience against Rhea's raw power showcased a David versus Goliath dynamic, with Liv earning respect even in defeat, while Rhea cemented herself as a formidable and fearless competitor. Don't get left behind. Want to be the first to know about shocking WWE updates and epic matches? Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay ahead of the game.
That's right, my friends. Today we are going to talk about some sad news, but it's also going to launch into a rant that I wanted to do anyway. Actually, I didn't want to do it, but now I'm going to do it. And news has come out that, and I was actually completely worked by this, so I guess fair play to WWE. The magic is still alive. That if you saw the angle that NXT did on Tuesday night with Rhea Ripley, I'll put the image on the screen, but it's going to be heavily edited. Otherwise, YouTube's going to take this video down. But essentially, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan were just seen skipping in the always terrible NXT parking lot, where we cut to Rhea Ripley, and her face was all bloody and mashed up and smashed up. And listen, for Rhea Ripley's character, that was quite shocking.